In this previous video, we talked about specific features, the basic features of the quadrilaterals. There are many types of quadrilaterals, you are well aware of them, and each one is different from the other by some basic specific properties. Just like how come rhombus and square are different? Rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides equal, whereas square is a parallelogram with all sides equal and all angles 90 degree. Okay, so this is how one quadrilateral differs from other, and because of this one specific difference between rhombus and square. And what is that specific difference? In a square all angles are equal and 90, but in a rhombus it is not so. No, so because of this feature, there are some differences in their diagonal related properties. Just like diagonals of a square are equal, but of rhombus they are not equal. Okay, so the figures have their varying properties just because of difference in their basic feature. Okay, basic definition. Okay, and how do rhombus and square differs? Just by angles. Okay, any four-sided figure with all sides equal is called a rhombus, not a square. Any four-sided figure with all sides equal and all angles equal is called a square and also a rhombus. बेशक उसके एंगल्स 90 डिग्री हैं, फिर भी उसको रोम्बस कहेंगे. Why? Because for a figure to be rhombus, we just need all sides equal. Please go through the previous video. There you'll see the basic definition. Okay, and from there you'll get to know that for a rhombus, it is sufficient to be four sides equal. Okay, so we work as per the basic definitions only. Okay, so if you have been given a rhombus, you have been given all sides equal. If you have to prove a figure to be rhombus, you have to prove all sides equal. Means just that basic definition. You need not to prove that diagonal bisect vertex angle, diagonal bisect each other, diagonal meet at 90 degree. Okay, ये सारी properties rhombus की prove करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, because these all properties are derived from the one basic property, ठीक है, and which is all sides equal. Okay, so ये तो आगे उसकी properties निकलती जाएंगी just because it has all sides equal. तो अगर आप किसी फिगर की ऑल साइड्स इक्वल प्रूव कर देते हैं, एक तरह से आपने उसको रोम्बस प्रूव कर दिया और उसकी सारी प्रॉपर्टीज भी आगे प्रूव हो ही जाएंगी. सो व्हाट आई एम स्ट्रेसिंग हियर, दैट इफ यू हैव टू प्रूव एनी फिगर टू बी अ पर्टिकुलर फिगर, आपको उसकी बेसिक डेफिनेशन के अकॉर्डिंग ही काम करना है. ठीक है, अब पैरेललोग्राम की बेसिक डेफिनेशन जो हमने आपको बताई थी, दैट वाज ऑपोजिट साइड्स parallel, and let's not miss, both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, so this is sufficient condition. Means if you prove that in a figure opposite sides are parallel, okay, then you have actually proved that the figure is a parallelogram. Okay, but both pair of opposite sides parallel. Okay, but we just extended the basic definition of a parallelogram. Okay, why? Because while doing assignment 1 on Friday's module, what did we get to know? That at times just using this basic definition can make the sum long. Okay, so we can use its opposite sides equal also. देखिए बेटा, ये इसकी बेसिक डेफिनेशन है. जस्ट लाइक किसी फिगर को स्क्वायर कब बोलेंगे? जब इसके सब साइड्स इक्वल होंगे, सब एंगल्स इक्वल होंगे. दैट इज हाउ इट इज डिफाइंड. स्क्वायर को ऐसे डिफाइन किया गया. अगर एंगल इक्वल नहीं बोलते तो वो रोम्बस होता. ठीक है, तो स्पेसिफिकली एक अलग पिक्चर बनाने के लिए कि जब भी आपका रोम्बस सीधा हो जाए, 90 डिग्री इंक्लाइंड हो, तो उसको हम एक स्पेशल नाम दे देते हैं स्क्वायर। और एक स्पेशल नाम क्यों दिया? बिकॉज ये फिगर्स इंपॉर्टेंट है। वैसे तो हम 90 डिग्री की बजाय 30 डिग्री वाले एक ऐसा एक ऐसी फोर साइडेड फिगर whose all sides are equal and the angles are means some specific angles 30 समथिंग लाइक, तो बट वो इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है। मैंने पहले भी काफ़ी बार काफ़ी वीडियोस में कहा है दैट 90 डिग्री इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, और इसीलिए स्क्वायर इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है। ओके तो इसीलिए जो वॉट एवर वी फाइंड इम्पॉर्टेंट वी गिव देम अ बेसिक नेम एंड वी डू स्टडी देम about a lot so that in future when we need to analyze those figures we can analyze them. No, वैसे ही parallelogram is quite important here, but अब क्या है, when we were dealing with parallelogram then we found that if we have to work with the figures related to parallelogram, sides की equality बहुत काम आती है in congruency. ओके तो इसकी ऑपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल हैं, ये तो हुई बेसिक डेफिनेशन, जैसे स्क्वायर का मैंने अभी बताया वैसे पैरेललोग्राम की बेसिक डेफिनेशन कि अगर तो एक आर्बिट्रेरी ये तो आर्बिट्रेरी क्वाड्रिलेटरल हो गया, मींस नो स्पेसिफिक प्रॉपर्टी। ओके बट ये थोड़ा सा स्पेसिफिक तो है ना, इसलिए इसको पैरेललोग्राम कह दिया। अब बिकॉज ऑफ ऑपोजिट साइड्स पैरेलल इट हैज़ ऑपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल, ये एक प्रॉपर्टी जो हमने क्वेश्चन 2 में डिराइव किया है इन फ्राइडेज मॉड्यूल। ओके क्वेश्चन 2 और आई सपोज क्वेश्चन 1, सो बोथ पेयर ऑफ ऑपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल। ओके सो अब this derived property will start using, because for congruency we need equality, parallelism cannot be submitted there. Okay so that's why we are entertaining this definition also. So if you have to prove a figure to be a parallelogram, you either prove this or prove this. एंड नहीं, ऐसा नहीं कि आपको ऑपोजिट साइड्स पैरेलल भी प्रूव करनी पड़ेंगी और ऑपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल भी प्रूव करनी पड़ेंगी, नो। सो दिस इज सफिशिएंट इन इटसेल्फ एंड दिस इज आल्सो सफिशिएंट इन इटसेल्फ. Okay, so you'll either prove this or you will prove this. Okay, so so this was basic definition and this you proved as question 1. Now you'll start using it also. Using it means you can use this result. If opposite sides are equal, then it is a parallelogram. Okay, so there are in mathematics there are many things which are of common sense. Okay, just like this, both pair of opposite sides parallel, so let's call it a parallelogram. So by definition they are basic, and some are proved, and the results are so important that we start using them. So such proofs are called theorems. Just like sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We can prove this. Okay, you have done geometric proof. There are algebraic proofs also for this. Okay, this is a triangle, and let's draw a line parallel to this, to BC through A. It's a valid construction, no? Through point A I can draw a line parallel to this. Okay, now angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 180, no? Because they are on the straight line. But angle 1 is equals to this, as this is parallel to this. So this is angle 1, and angle 3 equals to this, as this is parallel to this, interior alternate. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 was 180. So here also 1 plus 2. So this is again means we can prove. We proved it, and we extensively use this result, no? You have seen how many times we have used it. It has been used to find out the interior angles of all the polygons. Okay, and many times you know it, no? So the proofs which we extensively use, which are very important, we list them as theorems. Okay, theorems. So we can say this is a theorem of angle sum property of a triangle, that. Okay, so nothing important proofs are called theorems, which we use time and again. Okay, so in your syllabus there is one more definition of parallelogram, and first we will prove it as we proved this one. Okay, because without proof we do not use anything. That will become hypothesis, and even you will doubt, ma'am, aisa hai bhi hai, why are we using it? ठीक है, छोटी क्लासेस में ठीक है, वी डिडंट प्रूव ऑल सम 180 बाय algebraic methods, but we used to satisfy you anyhow, no? Yes, it is so. ऐसे नहीं बोलते कि हाँ ऐसा ही होता है, आप ऐसा करो. Means for granted nothing. We have to, so any theorem which we are going to use now onwards, now in class 9, we will prove them first, then we'll start using them, as they are very important proofs and they make the sum easy, and they enable us to reach the complex results easily. Okay, so what is the third definition of? I would write again or. Okay, so they said a figure is a parallelogram if both pair of opposite sides are equal. A figure is a parallelogram if both pair of opposite sides are equal. Or a figure is a parallelogram if one pair of opposite sides is equal and parallel. That means ABCD, a quadrilateral, will definitely be a parallelogram if this is equals to this and the same pair is parallel also. Okay, so first you will prove this result. What is given to you? AB equal to CD and AB parallel to CD. Okay, and what to prove? That it is a parallelogram. So till now either you have to prove this or prove this, either or. Okay, so if using these given properties you can reach either this or this, that means you have proved it to be a parallelogram. And once you have proved it, then we will start using it. Start using it means ये एक important proof है, हम इसको as a theorem use करने लग जाएंगे. Means in future if you have to prove any figure to be a parallelogram, okay, so either you have to prove this parallel to this, this parallel to this, or you have to prove this is equals to this, this is equals to this, or you have to prove this is equal to this and the same is parallel to this, या ये pair या फिर ये वाला pair. Okay, so that's what I mean by using this proof. So what is your work now? As question 1, you will do this question, and your question is, if one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel in a quadrilateral, then prove that the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Okay, and then I'll give you questions based on it.